Let's hit face. We make a token. Man, this is so cool. Look at this. We can make creatures in response to removal spells. I'm not sure if our opponent realizes what is exactly going on to happen on this game. Are we actually killing them? Yeah, this is... At the upkeep they are dying. Literally dying. This is so fun. Bro, they did not expect this. Alright guys, so today deck that I think you really like, but first we need to kill a creature, and this one doesn't have ward, right? So let's kill it, and basically we use mono black strategy basically, but at the same time red cards as removal. So what it really does to you, instead of like shoot the sheriffs and stuff like this, you have lightning strikes, and then when you burn with Annex, you can also burn with your removal. We also have things like Fated Firepower and few more additions that really hurt. You will see them, hopefully. But for now, let's see what our opponent is doing, and they're down to 15. By the way, we both played Deserts to deal damage to the face, and our opponent went with double Vine Lasher. Alright, I mean that's fine. Do we want to go for Firepower? I think we will, especially that we can hold the mana for the core, potentially threaten a block, maybe they won't attack, unless they want to spend mana on removal. Then we drop this, and even the Desert is like what, 3 damage? This is 5, so we have 30. Bro, if they take 2 damage from a Shockland, if they shock this, they are already dead. So we are playing basically like a control mono black with a ton of burn. But we'll see what happens. Like, this was like an idea that just got me, man, this is just perfect. So they're trying to bait the play. Really. I guess they will have removal then. But you know what? I think we actually can raise them. Because against Fated Firepower, we can do a lot. Okay, bro, really? Loses 3 life. I'm not sure if our opponent realizes what is exactly going on to happen on this game. I had an idea like this. Sure, I will search a perfect card. How about some annexes? Let's go for this guy. So I guess we cannot live game, but we have the desert. So this is 3. Are we actually killing them? Yeah, this is... At the upkeep they are dying. Literally dying. This is so fun. Bro, they did not expect this. They just died to this. By the way, I had an idea of making deck like this, exactly like this. But yeah, I thought it might end like this. Alright guys, so we'll start with the desert, get it out of the hand, start dealing some damage. We have Plasma Bolt, which is kinda nice because it can be a Lightning Bolt later. Of course at Sorcerer speed, but still. And early game it really helps, as you can clearly see. We need to get rid of this guy as soon as possible. So this is Allies deck, very powerful deck right now, so we'll probably have to play a Sweeper, and they can protect some of the creatures. Double Voyager. Alright, that's not great. We definitely didn't want to see this one. So I think we need to drop Annex, because we will need a lot of cards, lands, removal, and sweepers. So with Annex you can actually draw all of it at some point. Of course that means we are taking tons of damage, but hopefully we can survive. Also was considering the Eagle, but it will be better later. Okay, this is kinda important. With Eagle we can already start live gaming. They don't you worry. They have the Resolute Reinforcements, maybe even 2 of them, so they are triggering all of the abilities. They will draw a card and gain 2 life, at least. But I think we need to go for the Demon, which means we can drop the Tome too. See? This is the instant. Like, theoretically they might not have it, but they definitely play like they do. So, we'll see, we'll see. I think we will just scry as much as possible. Let's try to make sure that we draw the right cards. Because with Annex, that they cannot really answer in the whole deck, we will always get enough cards. So we just care about, you know, first, like, next 1 or 2 turns just to hit the right stuff. Probably Wrath. Our opponent is really tanking on this one. Bloodletter is nice, but I think we have better things to, you know, to use it for. Like, all we care about is just removal at this point. If we can clear the board, we are absolutely ahead, and killing them will not be a problem. Rankle's Prank is a very nice draw. This is a sacrifice effect, so, you know, they cannot make indestructible and stuff like this. That's very important. I would love to play Judith. But no, it's not too early. This is a 3-4. It can defend. So usually I like to combine it with already, like, you know, Burst Lightning or something. Oh, they're waiting. That's an interesting one. Usually you don't play it in this deck. But, you know, you can. I guess you can. We're life gaining, so that's actually fine. This is only 4 damage a turn. And they didn't even draw the card. Okay, so this... Oh, wait. Is this the, like, combo deck with the bear? And what was this? The airbending, like, infinite combo with Appa? I think that might be it. Ooh, that's very different then. But at least Judith is 2 mana, so maybe you can combine her with something. We need to draw a lot of cheap spells, so we'll continue scrying probably. 4 damage, that's fine. This is such a juicy board for Rankle's Prank. Let's go for this. Scry. Life gain will also be important. We don't need more. Like, we already have all the value. Let's scry again. Like, we will not have mana for card drawing because it doesn't really help the board. And we need to fight for the board like it's our life. Because it is. This is a great draw. Okay, this can also be combined with Judith. Which is kind of what we hoped for. Let's go this. And let's see what they will go. They can maybe airbend it again. But then we play it again. So, I don't think they have a great option here. And we can also get lifelink with this. Man, this card is actually so cool. I wish we used more cards like this in meta, you know? Alright. I guess we need to pay the tax from the Interrupter. But... we can... okay, I think we can... we can still do it. Rankle's Prank is kinda amazing though. We would get rid of most of the board. Or we can go for this. Kill one of the creatures. This is amazing, guys. Whatever they will use, it will hurt them a lot. Not only they are losing most of their board, but also most of their hand. So they can keep only 1 card right now. Man, those were powerful plays. Right, only interrupt, man, they really want out tempo us. The problem is that, sure, we won't cast it for a moment, but they only deal 2 damage a turn. Like, they are not dealing damage right now against Annex. I think they lost here. Now we can go for Eagle. I think they hope for Judith for 4 mana, and we cannot replay her twice. But we can play double Eagle. Oh boy, they're dead. They're absolutely dead. There's no way they're recovering. When this Rankle's Prank completely destroyed them. And we chill, because right now we are life gaining 3 a turn. They cannot attack us, and we are getting more and more cards every single turn. And we can do 2 cards at the end step. And life gain 4. Bro, we won! This is absolute crushing victory. There is no way they will recover. This deck cannot get, you know, back from behind. Like, they don't really draw too many cards in reality. So let's draw this. Oh man, this is the sweet moment when you have finally all the value that you stacked during the game. And well, now they need to fight it. Clue, thank you very much. Man, we are drawing 2 cards? Each turn, so we actually triggered this. Oh, I never triggered it on opponent's turn. That's so cool. We actually don't need... you know what, let's go for Judith. Because we have so much mana that we can maybe kill something. And with 1 card, whatever they do, it doesn't really matter. I kill you. So they cannot get it back. I don't think we need Honestly Vents. We are absolutely fine here. We draw another card, we deal damage, the board is dead, and all they have is a 3-4. That's it. That's absolutely it. And we chill. And now they are in full top deck mode, in which case they just cannot beat us. Like, they don't have enough power in this deck. They have huge tempo and burst at the start of the game. But after that, you know, like, we're at 25 and they're at 7. Oh, and Judith's statement. What a disrespect to Judith. 5 mana legendary, and they took the Raven. But now they scoop as they should. Alright, this is not a perfect hand, definitely. Like, you know, 1 black mana for mostly red hand. However, we have Annex, and that hopefully is enough to, you know, fix the hand. So that's why I kept it. And this is a nice one that allows us to play some spells. What are you exactly? Is it Dimir or there is a third color? Let's just see what we get. Definitely feels like a counter spell, but somehow it wasn't. Alright, so this is kinda amazing for us. It feels like Esper control, but they didn't draw a counter spell. At least so far that's the case. So we probably will drop Annex on the next turn, try to burn them to like 10, and then surprise them. This is what, like 7 damage, and look how many like Shocklands they are shocking. This is actually kinda amazing for us. I don't want to show this. Okay, by the way, what a draw. But we don't care about it. First, we need to set up Annex and draw cards before they can remove it. Like, even 1 card is massive difference, because it could be Tome, which is 4 cards in 1. So right now we need to keep pressuring them. Another upside of this deck is that you play like a full control, right? So everyone is just fine with taking damage, you know, lowering life total to like 12, and suddenly it turns out that this is your win con. And this is too late. Like, at this point they cannot, you know, backtrack all the decisions. And they're like, they dealt 1/4 of their life as damage already. And that's really massive. Okay, this is kinda important. I think we go for the core. This could be Ultima. Definitely feels like possibility. So I think we just chill, deal some damage, draw some cards. If Annex can survive 1 extra turn, that would be amazing. Oh, we have a worthy opponent. Authority into Cornucopia. Alright, challenge accepted. Let's go for this. We could go for the demon, they probably have the answer. So I will instead go for this. When they tap, we activate the core and hit the face, or make the demon. But for now we need to draw as many cards as possible and kinda stall them. Every time they keep mana, I mean, they are risking that they just wasted, but it seems they have something. Helix is fine. Man, this is wild. You know what our opponent's strategy is? Exactly the same as ours. So we will see who hits face harder. We both have no creatures, and we both try to burn opponent. I mean, I could kill it, but it takes a lot of mana. Okay, so we take the attack, because that means they only have 2 mana. And that means no 3 steps ahead. We can mill some cards. Honestly, this is good. Like, it actually helps us. And I could burn them, but let's go for it. Let's go for it. Because there is huge chance that we'll hit it. And if we can slow them down, we probably can draw more cards. And, you know, kinda get ahead this way. We could even try to go for Sanctuary. But I will go for this first. We can draw a card with the Tome. And they life gain a little bit, which is fine. But we have a 6/6. Guys, they have 2 cards. Look at us. And Judith is here because she can make a lot of imps. And they also deal damage, man. Like, you can literally try to play her, spam spells, make imps, and then wrath. Oh, I guess you cannot because it deals damage to, you know, control of those creatures. But you get the idea. And this is kinda fine, I guess. You know, it is what it is. They have 1 last card. Man, I wish we had Rankle Sprang, but it was milled. We would discard it. I should draw a card first. That was a mistake. Not the big one, but still a bit of a mistake. We're drawing a lot of lands. Yeah, let's go. They cannot monument us because we have no graveyard. So that's kind of fine. Let's deal some damage. Yeah, I was considering if we should cast this earlier, but we can always cast it at any point. Let's hit face. We make a token. Man, this is so cool. Look at this. We can make creatures in response to removal spells. So even though they hit something, it won't be the card they cared about. Yep. This will be the one. Unfortunately, it's exiled, so it doesn't trigger. Man, I feel that they're a little bit desperate here. Which is great for us. This is actually amazing for us. And hopefully can answer it on the next turn. We mill some cards, which is of course not perfect. We take damage, which doesn't matter. And they are fully tapped. They are absolutely all in here. Let's go. We deal 3 damage, we make a token, they life gain 1, and we deal 2 on the next turn. So we're still net positive on the damage. And I think we need to go as hard as humanly possible. We're drawing 2 cards, so Raven will deal damage. How much we can deal? I probably want this, Desert. Maybe we just go all in. 4 and 3. So if we play this, we can actually attack with both. I guess we can do this. I think this is the most damage we can deal. So if they Rapture, they go get us to 6. No, we are 11. Rapture rounds up, rounded down. So we are at 11 cards, they mill 5, we go to 6, they mill 4, and we draw 1. And then we draw a dance step. So we still have 1 more turn. That's kinda important. So we attack with the Sanctuary, we can even block with it. And we can even go with another one. Alright, this is way better than anything else. This is the maximum that... Are we winning? Man, we are dealing so much damage. Man, there will be at 1. Alright, we can draw a card if we want, but we probably don't. Alright. Our opponent is at 1, so it means that this desert kills them. They have Cornucopia, but it will be very hard for them to recover. They can probably sweep this board, I would guess. The end. Okay, they're going for the reef. That's game. They're dead. And that was a pretty cool game. Well, the mana a little bit awkward, but we can miss probably turn 1 and go for, you know, the other burn spells. Let's not play this one. I nearly played it. We need to have the burn ready because we need to defend for now until we get, you know, to the better, bigger, better stuff. And here is the well, oh boy. I don't think there's any way we kill it, man. Let's go for this guy. This will be very annoying. The fact that they will keep drawing cards for the rest of the game is a bit of a pain. I thought that maybe there is a chance that we can Raven it and in response, you know, kill the Innocence, but I don't, like, you will never stack triggers in the right way that this gets exiled. So our opponent will get tons of value right now. It's not looking great for us. Prank, sure. I think we'll just try to go for the Sanctuary. We're not getting too much done here, but you know, every damage counts. Problem is that now they will drop some tokens and we'll never get them to low value. Yep, here it starts. Here it starts. But I have an idea. Maybe we can burn them. They can draw a lot of cards, but maybe they don't have the life gain in the deck. So every damage will really matter. So that's the game plan. We have a ton of burn. Guys, this is 9 damage already. What do we go for? I mean, we swing. They will probably block with the token, I would guess. Unfortunately, because we would love to deal this damage, but there's no point in wasting a burn spell if this is kind of the same. And let's go for the core. They probably have sweeper on the next turn. So let's make sure that after they kill our land, we still have enough lands to keep playing the game. Oh my god, bro is going hardcore. Alright, so they will get 2 creatures right now. So we will go by air only. Oh boy, that's some 7/7s. Okay, let's try to burn a little bit. Not sure how we play this, man. Definitely a lot of creatures here. We could prank, but that's not good enough. They have literally 0 creatures. I think what we have to do is get rid of one of those and see what we can hit. Probably won't have time for Eagle. This is the type of card we wanted to see, but it's a little bit late. Let's swing. They might actually kill us very quickly. Let's get rid of the Eagle so we get the clue. We can play it, or, you know, draw it. But we need to defend first. Guys, we are literally 1 turn from the kill. There is a chance this will be like 12-12, each one of them. So we might be in for some trouble. Card cake, so they can live game. They will make a token, make 2 tokens. That's not great. This alone doesn't kill us yet. They draw a card. Let's see if they go to combat phase. Man, if we don't die on this turn and they don't kill the eagle, we can actually win this game. Oh, but they have the cake. They need to tap out too. Oh, they went for it. Oh, I hate it. Oh, this is so not cool. But maybe we can burn this. I don't know, man. It's looking kinda scary. Oh, this will be not enough for lethal. It's only 18 damage, you know? We need to burn them. We actually need to burn them. So we take 18 damage here, cause why not? That hurts quite a lot. Oh boy. Now we go for damage, because if we are to win this, we need to burn them super hard, super quickly. Land from the top could be okay. How much mana we have? 4, 6 only. We won! We actually won, guys. This is exactly enough for lethal. How? We are doing card, guys, which means this deals 1 damage. With no creatures, right? But still, let's target it, cause why not? Oh no, they also have Get Lost on top of everything else. Oh, come on, bro. Come on, bro. This was such a nice win. Like, okay, so we would hit them with Raven, go to 5, then draw a card, go to 4, prank, kill. Easy victory, happiness, and all of this stuff. Instead, well, by the way, if we got Wrath, can we get Wrath? We can draw with 2. No, we will be 1 mana short. There's nothing we can do here. I want to see if the next card was Wrath. Nope. Alright, we'll show our opponent what was the play. Give him good game. I think that was pretty cool game. Honestly, we're this freaking close to winning this. But, you know, can't win them all, I guess. But we tried to win them all. You know, you need to basically get them before they get to this part, but we're this close. 1 spell and we would win. Okay, guys, so I'm really happy we are on the play, because those deserts, while they deal nice damage, oh boy, they are slow at the start of the game, and thanks to this we can, you know, burst lightning very quickly. It seems that our opponent is playing mono... Yeah, it seems like mono black. So maybe bat? You want to bat me, bro? I hate you. I was so happy to kill the bat, bro, and now it's like, you know, Annex. Annex go. It's always Annex. It's the best card in the whole deck. It's best card in every deck. So, unless you play Badger, then it's Badger. I will go for Rankle's Prank, maybe, because this is the card that is rarely used, so we need to put some attention to it. So maybe we distract them from Annex. This is my strategy. I highlight cards so they discard the wrong ones. Sometimes playing into your opponent's mistakes is the best strategy. They know. They know. Listen, that was a good try. I think we did everything we could. We got mana screwed, but successfully, because the next card is Annex. The problem is that if they have Bat right now, it will be a disaster, but at least they cannot discard both. What do you have? Annex, Bat? If nothing, that's good. This might be our chance to recover. The early game was not great for us, guys. But this, and you know what? I actually feel bad for our opponent. They did this to not have Annex in the board, and guess what they will have? Annex in the board for the rest of the game. This is a moment when you can absolutely rage quit, and it's justified, you know? And I had so many games where I discarded a card and my opponent literally just drew it, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Well, draw worse or better, one of the two. So we deal some damage, we'll get some more cards. Honestly, we could go for the Raven. You know what, let's go, because there is a chance this could be Dimir. But even if not, we still get the card, you know? We also tap their mana a little bit. Probably they wouldn't use it, but it's fine. Sometimes if you can keep your opponent busy, it's good enough. Man, if we can draw like... Oh, we triggered! That's amazing. Because we need both damage and also life gain. So this is massive. And I'm so happy. This Raven already did the job. What are they doing? I'm sure they must have removal, so I'm not sure why they didn't kill the Raven. Maybe they have a better play somehow? Like for 5 mana, maybe they have some special removal? Nah. Maybe they have instant removal and they wanted sorcery speed out of their way because it's not good for the matchup. We need to make sure that we hit lands. Can be a tap land, it's fine. As long as it's a land, it's good enough. Oh, we have a land here. Honestly, didn't notice. Our opponent is fully tapped, which means we can go for Bloodletter. This will die, but we deal already 2 extra damage. We life gain, and we also force them to spend at least 2 mana on the next turn to answer it, which means that they cannot punish us too hard. I honestly think that was a great play. Even though we lost Bloodletter, we got ahead on it. And if they ever get to 2 cards, we just prank them, you know? Oh, our opponent has the same idea. Well, unfortunately, we have Annex and they don't. This is a good card, but as long as we have a Tome, we will always be ahead. I think they cannot just win, man. With Prank, they are basically at 6 already. Yeah, they are playing the same... Very similar... Man, is that our discard deck? No, I think I didn't play Demolition Fields, if I remember. I don't remember, but I don't think we did. And that's fine. I think we have this, absolutely. So we can get them to 1 card. So this will be 6. 3. So I think we go for the core first. We go for the oh, but we need to discard. That's not great. Okay, so we will just attack with this. And we can, I guess, cycle the Tome. If we have Avarice, that should be good enough. Well, this is an interesting one. So we life gain more. Man, they are not answering this. And we didn't even draw too much burn. We just have Avarice and Prank. And it's already 7 damage. Okay. They can only discard 1 card, which is fine. Which one will it be? Because you are dying to the second one. I think they need to go for the Prank because Avarice is 3 damage. So there is a chance they might survive. But Vents has Menace. So we can activate it and win probably. We just go this. And we activate this. We swing. I will just... Well, I guess we don't need the core. We deal 2 damage. And now we have Avarice. They draw 3 cards. But this is the coolest lethal ever. Here are your cards. The greed sometimes hurts. And this is lethal. And there it is, our mono black Rakdos control. Honestly, I really like the idea behind this deck because, like, look, your early game removal against control normally is that, like, when you have, what is the new one? The Hex and the Shoot the Sheriff. If you play against control, those are dead cards. And this is actually amazing because this is your, like, win con, and at the same time, it's early game protection so you don't die. So very cool stuff. This scales. You can also double all of it with Bloodletter. You can increase it with Firepower or with Judith. And the removal like Rankle, Sprunk and Wrath are amazing because normally you don't care about this life loss as when you are playing control, but with this deck you care. This is, you sweep the board and deal 5-7 damage, which makes going for the lethal super easy, especially with Bloodletter. And Rankle Prank is very good at dealing massive damage while also getting them to 0 cards and also to 0 creatures. And for the final score we went 5-5, not the most glorious competitive ever result, but I'm pretty happy with this because we have tons of fun. The strategy is very cool and I'm pretty sure it can be much more refined. This was just a wild idea that I wanted to show you guys. I needed to add the tomes because Annex alone without Besiege the Mirror is not as consistent as in mono black versions, and we cannot play like Nowhere to Runs and stuff like this to bargain because we are using the burn spell. So there is some trade-off, but I like the strategy. Very cool way to play control. If you don't want to counter spells, maybe this will hit the spot for you. And that's it for today. I hope you had fun. Thank you to all the patrons that are relentlessly supporting the content so we can make the coolest new decks, and you can even see Judith, Carnage, Connoisseur, in Standard, which is wild. You probably didn't know this card even existed here. And yeah, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching and see you tomorrow.